Arr, it is pirates. We love our pirates. And that's me. That's exactly what I look like. How did they know? So this is our friend Elise, not the spider, but some kind of scantily clad lady friend, I suppose. So we're pirates. Or just, normal, like, sea people. We don't do a lot of, like, pillaging and, the other undesirable stuff that actual pirates did back in their day. We're like mercenaries on the sea, but mercenaries on the sea doesn't have exactly the same ring to it that pirate world. It's a world filled with pirates, and no better place than planet Earth, right? Because it's like 70% water. It's perfect. Anyway, so this is a pirate world, right? So, let's start with this little tactical combat-y thingy that we got going on here. It's pretty simple. It works like a very, very, very basic, like Final Fantasy Tactics, where we have our character and we move it across this grid, right? And then when we get close enough, or when we have a unique ability, we can, just attack, right? So we're gonna attack, we're gonna kill him, and that's the end of that. Then we get a reward. And this is all going to be auto-pathing and auto-directing and auto-accepting and auto-questing and auto-talking and all that stuff. Everyone's favorite. Yeah, I know there's an audience for it, but it still kind of grinds me a little bit that I'm basically non-existent. So we get to change our cannons. We get to change a whole lot of stuff actually in this, which is actually kind of surprising that they put so much work into like these like background systems that are in place, but it's cool. I mean, at least I care a little bit, just a little bit. So we're gonna be auto-pathing to this, whatever this is. And this game actually doesn't look that bad. I always find it strange that like these like low-tier developers, indie game whatevers, no name B team developer studios choose to go with like this water aspect. Water is like one of the most difficult things to render, Like, even like take a look at Minecraft, right? Minecraft, back in beta or whatever, the standard Minecraft, it's just a flat tile of like, moving lines. So it's really difficult to do water, but they did it okay, I guess. It doesn't make me nauseate, which I mean it's an extreme, but the animation is not too bad. I'm such a big fan of animation. I think that really brings a lot to games, and they didn't do too bad of a job here. It's not like it's single frame, like 1 or 2 frames per thing. Like you see that scorpion in the background. It has a couple frames per animation per cycle, so that's not too bad. And everything it looks okay. It's bright, it's colorful, it looks okay. The gameplay aspect, I'm not such a big fan of auto direct stuff and all this auto questing. But this is a little bit better. This is kind of the meat of the game. It's, as you can see, it's pretty fast paced. Everything moves at a nice brisk pace. And then, we just go on to attack. And there's a whole bunch of abilities and different captains. And it gets pretty complicated. But what's really cool is what we'll see later. And this is what I actually kind of like. It's kind of a redeeming quality, Like, it's not bad. It's not terrible. So we get all this 3-star nonsense. It's just a completely shoehorned aspect into this game. It's like, oh, it's Angry Birds, but in Pirate World, I guess? No one's gonna really play these missions to get 3 stars. Come on. And of course, you got like the 10,000 UI elements surrounding the screen, but I don't have to worry too much about that. Luckily, I have a pretty large screen, so I don't have to. It doesn't clog me up too much. Yeah, the cool aspects coming later. What is this again? I completely forget. Oh yeah, that's right. We choose our teammate. Now this teammate is going to join this battle. And of course, I'm going to pick Bronn from Game of Thrones. That's immediately what I thought when I saw him. And what's funny is that like a lot of these games have the really nice looking character portraits, which is weird. Like that's what you would see every once in a while on a page of like a epic fantasy novel, like a really cool, crisp looking character portrait. Or not necessarily like crisp as in everything is sharp, but in that it's very high quality, It's water painted, which kind of makes it a little bit blurry, but it looks great. So this isn't the thing I was talking about either. This is just summoning a teammate. So it's like going into a Final Fantasy Tactics battle with 2 people instead of 1 kind of thing. And so I'm pretty sure, 100% sure now, that they move on their own, which I thought was a little bit strange, because this tells me that this game does not get tactically dense, which is not a very good thing. At least, I don't know, it's weird, because, like, I'm so used to, like, controlling every aspect of this, like, XCOM, Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, all of these games, you have precise control over every aspect, and the information that comes from it. So to take that away from me, it's just kind of, it's really going to something else, which is the same thing Autopath is doing, which is actually kind of smart. It's kind of combining two casual aspects. It's a casual game, so it's going to have these casual aspects. It wouldn't make sense to have a whole bunch of like micromanagement, which is fine. At the very least, they're doing one thing and they're doing it well. So even though I don't like this kind of game, I'm going to keep parroting that, but they are doing it fairly well. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. And the music in the background is just your typical whatever. Low budget, generic seafaring. What was that? That ship just like flew off the screen really strangely. And of course, you get rewards, you know, every couple minutes. You got a social aspect there on the left, bottom left. But it's not something, you know, you may not want to engage with right off the bat. There's probably a story going along. I don't know. It's just like the writing in these games is so bad it's insulting, honestly. Like, why would your main character, your badass pirate, why would he sound like a 12-year-old teenager? Like going out to explore for the first time. It's really embarrassing how bad it is. And it's not even that difficult. I don't get it. There's like a million pirate books that you can read to give you like some back. It doesn't even have to be mature. I understand that maybe this is for a younger audience, but you know, I'd have, you know, like all the pillaging and killing and murdering and all that. But you can just have simple stuff like, I don't know, like make him seem cool. Make my character seem cool. My character doesn't seem cool right now, you know? And that's kind of a problem. And you can't change his dialogue options either or anything, so. So yeah, the story is completely worthless in my opinion. At least as much as I say. There could be a major, you know, twist that goes on. It completely changes the way I view the world forever, but it's relatively unlikely. Oh my god, I only got 1 star. I gotta redo that. Just kidding. I'm not gonna redo that. So is this where we get our teammate finally? Big old boat. Very menacing. No, I'm gonna take on this dude myself. Oh no, I got my partner. In that last battle, I did not use my partner, and they kind of almost made me lose. But we heal up after each one, so it's all good. And if I could do a pirate voice, I probably would have done it a lot longer. That's something I'm working on. Pirate voices. No, voices in general, actually. But pirate voice is a very archetypal one. So as you can see, I use my trident. It just, you know, demolished this pleb, man. You can't stand up to me. I'm the Pirate King, right? Or is that Luffy? I don't know. Never watched the show. So we win another one quite handily. We get 3 stars this time. Just goes to show you that you use every resource available to you to get that coveted 3 stars. There it is. Came out. So I'm just kind of checking around all these different UI elements. Nothing of particular interest. There's so much stuff to, you know, poke around in, but, you know. Yeah, there's a million different ways to, like, there's like a million different currencies and ways to spend money and things to upgrade. I'm sure your ship can upgrade quite a bit too. Which, I mean, if you're into that kind of thing. I wonder if the water changes color based on where you go. That would be cool. Like you go to like, I don't know, a more whitewashed water instead of this kind of greeny Mediterranean, I guess. I'm not really used to seeing green water, especially when it looks as shallow as it does. Okay, is this it? I think this is it. This is finally it. I get to pair up with another person, another real person. Now, isn't that fun? There he is, Deathpay in the back, right? My good friend Deathpay. He's gonna help me out and defeat this scattered pirate, right? He's gonna get in the face of it. No, oh, No, he's sticking back a little bit. That's fine. He'll join the battle soon enough. He's gonna do some spot firing to make sure I get up there safely. And then he's gonna. Nope, he's still in the back, and I'm still up here in the front. But it's okay. I trust my friend Deathpay. No, he's still back there, just poking from afar, very safe. But next time, he's definitely gonna help me out. He's a good friend of mine. I know. We go wait. Deathpay? Deathpay just gonna leave me to die? Deathpay? That was a lot of damage. Okay. What I should have done is abandoned Deathpay. He didn't help me at all. This was a complete disaster. He's trying to kill these other. We got 2 stars for that, by the way. We got 2 stars because Deathpay does not play the team game. That's why we lost. That's the only reason why we lost. Why we got 2 stars anyway. That's losing. If you're not first, you're last. As I always say. Trademark. Pirate World. Weird game. That's all there really is to show. Generally, it's not too bad. I still give it like a 6-ish. Because I just don't... There's not... Oh, there's the blue water. There's the blue water. The water does change. And it's a new place that looks pretty cool. Graphically, not too bad. There's better, there's worse. It's not something to super complain about. It's a browser-based game. Whatever. Gameplay elements, not too bad. I like the teaming up with other people aspect. That should be something that should be completely driving home. Social aspect, don't care. All these elements, I don't care. I don't care about all the miscellaneous features or systems or any of that. But overall, it's not terrible. You could absolutely do worse, but not really worth your time. Thanks for watching.